3, 2, 1. What is up, my homies? Welcome back to Don't Skip Legs. I have a really fun guest for you guys. I have Brooke here.
What's up?
So Brooke was actually one of the guests on our season 1, where we mostly just asked her questions about who she is, what she does. She's the owner of Mend, co-owner, co-founder, everything. And if you watched listened to the episode with Chrissy and I, and we just mentioned the name Brooke, and then we're like, wait, maybe we should say who Brooke is again. This is Brooke.
Hello, everyone.
Here she is, and she's back, and we're talking about new things and not going over the same Who is Brooke. Mm-hmm. But this is a different Who is Brooke season 2 on a different journey. So first of all, how are you guys doing? Happy week, happy Wednesday. Hopefully you had a great week last week and a great week this week, and now we're gonna make it even better by listening to us talk. So Brooke, this is what we're here to talk about, and this is an interesting topic for this podcast. Brooke was on a little shroom journey, a little shroom trip, a little whatever you want to call it, the nature's mushrooms. And she's going to share her experiences, and I'm going to let her mostly take over and talk about this because this is something that she just went through and we're ready to share. So please, let's get into it.
Yay, I'm so excited to be here sharing my shroom journey. For those of you who don't know what a shroom journey is, it's really whatever you make it, but I personally chose to go with a more guided program. I definitely wanted guidance throughout the month-long shroom journey, so I worked with a certified integration therapist. Her name's Katie Porter. She's out of Newport, Rhode Island. If you ever want to hit her up or ask her any questions on Insta, I'm just going to do a short little plug.
Yeah, no, plug it.
Inner Vision Integration. And she's also coming to Mend on Thursday. When is this podcast going to go live?
Wednesday.
Perfect. She's coming tomorrow to Mend at 7 p.m. to do a little talk. So if you're around, come hang. I've really learned everything I know about mushrooms and psilocybin from her. So she's a great person to listen to.
Yeah. And so did she come to you with this idea of doing it, or did you come to her and you're like, this is what I saw on Instagram or something like that?
Yeah.
How did you start it? How were you this is what I want to do?
I met her at the beginning of the summer, and she started telling me about her program. So basically she does month-long guided psilocybin program, and it's all microdosing. So I always get asked this question, how much was I taking?
Yeah.
Obviously, I wasn't taking a macro dose, I was taking a microdose, and it was around 0.1.
Okay, so
grams.
For people like me who doesn't know so is that very what's a lot?
Yeah, I would say 2 grams is a lot, or maybe more. I'm actually, don't quote me on that. I have no idea. I don't really dabble with macro mushroom experiences yet. I know in the future I'll probably want to do that, but right now I'm just sticking to the micro. You can envision the amount of mushrooms I was taking could fit inside a capsule. And in that capsule was psilocybin, lion's mane, and there were a few other mushrooms sprinkled in that were supposed to help with anxiety, depression, and other things. So she really creates a mushroom blend, not only of psilocybin, but also other strains to help treat whatever you want to really heal from. So at the start of the journey, I'm just going to explain the program.
Yes, explain it. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. At the start of the program, 2 weeks before, we met and we went over 4 goals for the month. So each week you have a different goal. So for example, my first week was to just allow myself to take rest when I need it. I know it sounds ridiculous, but as someone who has an overactive brain like myself, it's really hard to get myself to slow down and take little pauses. So for that entire week, I was focusing on slowing down. And then on the days that I was microdosing 4 out of the 7 days. So on the days that I was microdosing, I was also pairing it with either a meditation, breath work, or a mantra.
Okay.
So my meditation for that week was centered around grounding and slowing down. My mantra was allow yourself to rest. So I took the capsule and then I would repeat that mantra over and over and over.
Would you take it in the morning?
Yeah, I like to take it in the morning after a big meal. I know that's something that Katie definitely makes sure that all of her clients are like eating before they take it, because it can be a lot in your stomach if it's empty.
Okay.
So I always made sure to like eat something. So yeah, I think pairing those different techniques of like meditation and breath work and repeating the mantra to yourself is definitely what created change over the course of a month.
Yeah.
I think you can microdose and see results, but doing meditation and different kinds of healing modalities can help you get like accelerated results.
Yeah, like really pairing it with the self-help that you want to get, the results that you want to get, not just like, here I am taking mushrooms, like, let's go have a fun day.
Exactly, and I think that's when I was really, it was like so eye-opening for me, because as someone who struggles with anxiety and depression, I tend to like constantly be overthinking, and I have like thoughts kind of looping and ruminating, and the mushroom and the psilocybin helps you to kind of interrupt those subconscious thoughts that are causing the anxiety and depression, and like rewire new neural pathways in your brain.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And were you like super excited to do this because you were like in a bad headspace first and just being like, I really need to like reground myself and put myself in a better place?
Yeah, definitely. I've tried like different antidepressants, and I have a really good therapist, but I really wanted to see what the psilocybin would do for me. And it definitely helped a lot. I think I'll definitely do another month, another regimen soon. My plan is to kind of do it maybe once or twice a year, just as like a mental reset.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like one time in like the winter
when
it's like the worst here.
We're in the thick of it.
When it's dark at like literally like 3 p.m. and just so cold and windy here. That'd be like a good time, considering you did this in like, healing girl summer vibes.
Yeah.
And now we go through the winter depression, and you're like a different outlook, because you won't have like the sun to go outside in, and like, and you'll have maybe to be inside in Providence. Figuring it out, a new atmosphere. Did you like put like in the morning and doing your breath work and like your mantras and everything, did you put yourself in a certain place in your home, or did you sit outside, or did you like do everything in a certain area every like time that you did it to like keep like a consistent vibe, or did you like we're just kind of all over with it?
Yeah, no, that's a good question. I mean, when I could be consistent, I would. This is like so random, but I'm like that crazy psycho taking like hot baths in the summer.
So I feel like it's not that psycho.
I need to like really ground myself with an extremely scorching bath in order to slow down sometimes. So like I'd be taking my bath after teaching a morning class, and I would like do my meditation in the bath. Or I would do my breath work in the bath. And that was like,
that was your space.
Yeah, that was my space. I had all of like my salts and herbs and stuff in the bath, and it was just like extra healing to do.
Yeah, like you put yourself in a comfortable place for you to like really relax and really put yourself with yourself.
Yeah, and to like feel your nervous system like really reach a state of relaxation like I was doing every single day. It was just like incredible. And then on the days that you weren't microdosing, you were journaling. So you were reflecting on the past, like the past day, the past microdose experience you had. And that was like profound. Actually, like spending even just 10 minutes to journal. It sounds so crazy, but if you give yourself that time, even without like mushrooms, it really changes things.
Yeah. Have you gone back and like read them? Like
no.
Just write and get rid.
I am someone who writes a journal entry and then throws it in the fire.
I get that. Because then you look at it and you're like, ew, like what was I, why is that my mindset at that point? You're like, I've actually grown, and like that's not really what I want to think about.
Yeah, I'm shedding something when I journal, so.
Makes sense.
But I think looking back, maybe it would be helpful to read your journal entries. It's up to the person.
Would you do any journal entries when you were microdosing those days?
No, not really. So you were either doing the meditation, breath work, or mantra.
And then just the next day.
And then the next day you would like journal about it, And then you had the weekend off.
Okay.
So the weekend was like, you had an extra microdose little like mushroom capsule if you wanted to take it on like a free day.
Okay.
So on days that I was like hanging with my friends or going to the beach, I would like take it and just be like chilling.
Yeah.
But
yeah, what does it feel like? Because I mean, I've never microdosed, never done like shrooms or anything. I'm not opposed or anything. So like, what does it feel like?
It is a stimulant, so it gives you a little bit of energy, and that's when I feel like the meditation is also really helpful because it helps you like ground that energy before starting your day. Which that was a surprise for me. I didn't realize I should have like looked into it a little bit more that mushrooms are a stimulant, and it was like a natural stimulant basically. So I was able to get like a lot done.
Okay, yeah.
And I was more creative during my days, and I was excited to do like the mundane things that normally don't excite me.
Yeah.
Like fold laundry.
Yeah. So you're like over here like focusing on folding laundry and like enjoying your time.
Yeah, and like having it be like meditative and you know, like wanting to make my space like spark joy and just having creative thoughts and visions for my business and for my personal life.
Yeah, so how was, because I assume some of the days you would be teaching your class. And like,
definitely.
How was that? Like, how was going
like,
in?
incredible.
Yeah, so obviously, so Brooke teaches yoga, she owns the yoga studio, so you teach just like regular vinyasa classes and vinyasa with like weights and stuff like that in that nice heated 100-degree room.
Yeah.
So like going into that, like, because obviously your classes are more like upbeat and stuff like that, and you are in like an upbeat mood. Would it like advance your class a little bit more? Do you think that like anybody has like come up to you in those days and been like, dude, that was like the best one you've ever taught, or like?
Definitely. I wasn't taking it until like 9. So if I taught in the morning, like I wasn't taking my mushrooms at like 5 a.m. I needed time to kind of like ground before taking it, like I said, in like a huge meal. Yeah. So it would help, and I teach doubles on Wednesdays. Yes. So Wednesday I would take it at like 10, and then I would have to teach at 5:30. And normally when I go to teach at 5:30, I'm like a zombie.
Yes.
A little bit.
Yep.
And I need like a large nitro to get through the class. But I didn't need that. I was kind of just like riding the.
Okay. So it would kind of be like the same as like drinking the coffee.
Yeah, but like without the anxiety.
Yeah, true. Okay, like, you know, we're scooping some pre-workout and drinking coffee or stuff like that. And you're like, but this isn't giving me anxiety. Yeah. Which is good.
Right, and I don't know, it was nice, but you also have to, my friend / the person who guided me through this journey always told me to like respect the medicine, and it's pretty easy to build a tolerance when you're taking something 4 times a week. So on those days off, I really made sure to like not take any mushrooms, and then after you do a month with her, a month-long regimen, she suggests like taking a month off. So that's what I did. I like haven't had any.
So like what day did you start? What day did you end?
I don't remember. It was like the month of June.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're like, so we're off of it for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then August, I have started taking it like here and there, kind of when needed.
Yeah. And like, have you found yourself like kind of not being addicted, obviously, but like kind of being like, I think I need this today. You know, like I think that, or like thinking about it a little like too much, maybe like, but you like haven't relied on it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
no, it's not like weed for me.
Okay.
Weed, if I start smoking weed, I'm like every day I need it to function, or I need it to go to bed, and that's not how I feel. I do see how someone could get like, if you have an addictive personality, like maybe you really like the feeling, but it's hard because if you take too much of it, you begin to like actually hallucinate. You know what I mean? So you can't really get to a point of like needing to take a ton, or else you'll have a different experience. Obviously. That's just my personal point of view.
Yeah.
So I haven't gotten there yet. I respect that medicine, and
and you want to keep it like a good, feel good thing.
And every time I take it now, I'm pairing it with a meditation, or I'm pairing it with like 5 minutes of breath work to really like set an intention. And I try and set an intention every time I take it. I only take it in the morning because it does give you that energy. You might not want to take it at night. So unless you're going out.
unless you're hitting the town and you want a little extra fun. Energy.
Anyways.
Alright, so So like this weekend when we hit the town.
Yeah, no. It's not surf club.
Surf club, frozes,
spot.
Frozes and some shrooms. Mm-hmm. So it's a supplement. So that's what you take, a supplement. Yeah,
basically. Different strains of and different like species of mushrooms.
Yes,
yes, right.
Species.
I'm throwing out words. I was
like strands.
No, because they have different strands or strains of psilocybin, but then there's like lion's mane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a whole different mushroom than psilocybin. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Me like not knowing anything about anything.
Mushrooms can be really helpful. Look into the benefits.
Look into some shrooms.
Not only psilocybin, but others as well.
And so obviously you got all of these like materials and stuff like that from what's her name? Katie.
Katie, yeah.
Yes, Katie.
Yeah.
I'm so bad with names until like they process in my head.
Yeah.
So does she sell like this program?
Yeah, so it's $330 or $333 for the month.
333?
333, yeah, of course.
That's a good number, yes.
And that comes with all of the capsules that you need for that month. And she has her partner who's in Colorado growing these mushrooms like on his farm, so you know where they're coming from. I know there's sites out there that you can like buy capsules from. I don't love doing that just because I don't know where it's coming from. But you know with Katie when you're working with her that this guy is like growing them on his farm in Colorado.
And like it's chill.
Yeah.
It's chill. It's chill and safe.
Yeah, exactly. That's important for me when I'm taking any kind of...
So like people who are like not in Newport can like...
Oh yeah, she works with people virtually.
Okay. And does she check in with you?
Yeah, so you meet with her at the beginning of the month, like I said, and then she checks in with you 2 weeks in. Okay. Yeah.
And then you have like a little talk and you're like, this is how I'm feeling.
Yeah, this is how I'm feeling, this is what's helping, this is it. Like, I want to work on, and then you're off on your journey for another 2 weeks.
Did you have any like fear or concern going into this?
I was wondering if it was going to be hard to like work.
Yeah.
Because it is a ton of healing, and I do think it's possible to like proceed your like everyday life, everyday routine on top of doing this program, which is really reassuring. Yeah. And you just have to like know what your schedule is, and maybe tweak it a little bit if you can. Yeah. Yeah. It's
good for like you too, because again, like we've talked about yoga, like you're doing a lot of grounding work in your work life, you know?
Exactly.
So I would be interested to know like someone who does like, you know, like a 9-to-5 like corporate job and taking this and like trying to like ground themselves, but also like there's deadlines happening and people running around an office and stuff like that. Like I'd be like very interested to know what it would be like for somebody, or even in like school, and there's all the schoolwork and stuff like that that causes all the anxiety, and you're trying to ground yourself and you're trying to calm that, but like you have to be doing it, you know? Yeah, no, like I said, I was like my most productive self on the days that I had so I can't say I heard it. Yeah. Only helping. Yeah. That's all we need, helping. How did you like prepare yourself for this? Like I didn't really do anything to prepare. I mean, I met with Katie, I created my goals. I think the days that I was microdosing, like I said, I prepared by like having a big meal before taking it. Did you like the first time? And have you done shrooms before this? I've dabbled. Here and there, yeah. So you weren't really like nervous? Or were you? Okay. Oh, okay. So this is another good thing to know. She does give you an extra capsule for you to like just like test out on a day that you're not working to see like if it's too much. Okay, so like before you get into it. Yeah, before you get into the month-long journey, you take a capsule on a day that you like don't have work to see if it's like too strong. So for the first few days, actually, I was emptying out like half the capsule and only taking half. Oh, okay. I'm not on any medication right now, so I'm like super sensitive to whatever I'm taking. And I also like didn't smoke weed for a few months before doing this because I really wanted to be like my not since your 420 party? 420 birthday party? 420 birthday party really ended it. So for the month of May, I wasn't really smoking that much. And for those of you who don't know, sometimes I do take edibles to go to sleep. And which is legal here in Rhode Island. I know. I feel like I shouldn't be saying this, but I do. No, it's literally illegal in Rhode Island. Yeah. They sell it down the street. You can just walk in and buy. Yeah, like there's like no ID or anything. You just walk in and buy. Yeah. No, what I wanted
wanted to be my clearest self to prepare. So, and I also wanted to like not have a tolerance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To anything. So.
What's like the most surprising or unexpected thing that you like learned coming out of the 30 days of this?
How much it helped me during the week before my period.
Okay.
Yeah, I have really bad PMS symptoms. I think it's called like PMDD, and I've never like felt so good the week before my period. It helped with everything.
Did it help with like, you know, like the bloating and the like crankiness and the grogginess?
Yeah. Mostly with like the mood and like you said, like the grogginess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like fantastic. Like I might do that every month moving forward.
Like before your period?
Yeah,
like the week before, like on,
Yeah. Microdoses.
That's like so interesting though, because usually you just, I feel like you wouldn't connect that. Like I wouldn't be asking you about like your period and mushrooms in the same sentence.
Yeah, and I've tried a lot to try and help with like my PMS symptoms, and this is the thing that seemed to work. So
that's so interesting.
Yeah.
No Advil, shrooms.
Yeah, no.
Shroom supplements, Advil out the window.
Psilocybin in.
Interesting. So that is definitely very unexpected because you didn't expect to.
No, I wasn't
Help
expecting
your period.
that. No, definitely not.
It's funny because I saw on TikTok or something like that where it was like girls really only get like 1 week out of the month that you're completely normal.
Your normal
other
self.
than the rest of the weeks are all just period related.
Literally.
And it's like, why?
I know, it's rough out
Why can't we just chill? Brooke's got the hack here.
Yeah.
She's chilling.
Seriously.
Did you, because obviously, again, when you talk about it, it's all inner help and stuff like that. Do you feel better about yourself? Like, has your anxiety fully lowered?
Yeah, definitely.
A lot, and not like you're done with anxiety. Obviously, that's something that's not gonna really disappear. But has it like lessened, and you're feeling like a happier self, happier Brooke?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think I'm done with the regimen. I don't think it's just like you do a month and you're like, oh, I'm healed.
I'm done.
Yeah, it's something that I definitely will be returning to. But like I said, it really interrupts those like subconscious, negative, anxious thoughts and makes you like step back and zoom out and realize that like those things aren't true.
Yeah.
And I was really working through stuff with my mental health every week and creating those goals.
Yeah.
I'm a really like goal-oriented person, so that was super helpful. That like created like.
Do you have any goals that you remember want to share right now?
Yeah, I was. What were they? To like ground myself more, to slow down.
To rest.
To rest.
Allow yourself to rest.
Yeah, to be like my authentic self.
Yes.
Yeah.
To like not put a front up and just be Brooke.
Just be me. And then the final week was a week just to kind of reflect on the whole journey, because I feel like, I know I said 4 goals, I lied, it was 3, and then the last week is for like reflection.
Okay.
You need that time to let everything like steep and integrate and like download into your brain and body. So.
Do you think that this not only helped you, but like helped yourself with people around you, like your friendships, your relationships with people?
Yes.
Like, you know, you're in a relationship. We got good old Chaz here.
Yes.
Do you think that like during this time, like it made you closer with Chaz, or like made any difference in your relationship with people being like around you all of the time, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I think it helped me be more empathetic towards myself, and then I was like able to be more empathetic with other people.
Okay, yeah.
So I would say for sure.
Because like I feel like that would kind of scare me. It'd be like, what if I become a little too independent, where it's like I'm healing myself so much in this, and again, like obviously it's just 30 days. Like, you're like, wow, like I really don't need him right here. You know, not that I'm saying we're dishing Chaz, but like.
No, I feel that, like, so empowered from this, I definitely feel like when I enter relationships, this is kind of off topic, but it's on topic. When I enter relationships, I'm, like, so gung-ho about this person that I tend to, like, lose my own, like, identity and, like, who I am. So I think we've been together for almost 2 years now, and it's easy to just get, like, so comfortable in a relationship.
Yeah.
So this program really helped me like reconnect with my authentic self and be reminded of like what Brooke needs to be happy and what I need to find balance, because you can't get everything from one single person.
Exactly, yes. That's why I wanted to like bring this up a little bit. Because it's like obviously I
have a great partner who supports me and is like so loving, and I love him, but I think what made like the most I guess the biggest thing that came up for me was just like the importance of community and connection with not only my partner but also like my friends and my family. And those relationships take work to maintain. You can't just be like, oh, what's up? And like not like hit up your friends, you know what I mean? Regularly. You have to like work on those things all the time. But when you get so deep into your relationship, you tend to like forget about those other relations that you have with other people that really mean something to you.
That you want to keep around you.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Good vibes going.
Keep those good vibes
Keep
going.
the good vibes always going.
Yeah, exactly. I had a lot of like healing walks with my dog and like connected to my dog a ton.
How do you even healing walk with Howie over
here?
We
were like meditating together.
No way.
Yeah, like I would have him sit next to me and like meditate, and I swear he was less of an asshole on those days.
Her dog Howie is a nut.
Yeah, he's a psychopath.
He's a literal in a good way. Love dogs here. In a good way.
No, yeah, he's a mix of like the craziest breeds ever, so.
Of course he is.
Thankfully I have a partner to co-parent with.
No, it's freaking hard.
It's been a lot.
Howie's crazy. Mm-hmm. The like 5 a.m. walks that you guys do, because he's just up and ready to go.
Yeah, no, he definitely we take him on a 4-mile run in the morning. I don't do it, my boyfriend does.
See.
While I'm teaching, and then I do like
this dog needs to run 4 miles in the morning to like be a person, to be a dog.
To be a dog, to not be a crazy dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking for a dog walker if anyone out there needs a side hustle.
What happened to your dog walker?
She moved. Katie was actually our dog walker, so she walks
really?
On the side, and that's how we met. She was walking Howie.
Oh my god, it's all connected.
Yeah, no. She is like so good with animals, so good with humans. It all made so much sense. And so she also walked my sister's dogs on the days where we were able to walk, like I was walking Howie and she was walking my sister's dogs. We had like the best conversations, and we became like the best of friends, and now she's moving, but I'm still able to like meet with her virtually. FaceTime and stuff, and people can still work with her online. So
what's her website? What's her Instagram?
Her
Instagram already said it, but like just plug it again.
Yeah, no, please plug. Intervision Integration. She's on Instagram. I'm trying to get her on TikTok.
She should.
I know.
Except the like freaking TikTok is always like, you can't be posting this. You
I was posting my...
Because you posted one.
Yeah, and then I got like taken down, and then I like fought it, and it got put back up, but I had to be like so careful about what I was saying.
Even though you were just showing like
a little
supplement.
Like capsule, basically a supplement.
Actually do it from afar.
But then there were like bots that were commenting like, go to my page to buy mushrooms, and that's what was like getting me in trouble, I think.
Oh no.
Anyways.
Guys, we're doing it in a chill way, not a cray-cray way.
No. Like I said, I'm not about macrodosing right now, personally. I like to be like in control.
Yeah, makes sense.
Psilocybin. Yeah.
And then you said you're not on like any medication right now. Would this affect medications? This is very random, but this is just like a question that just popped into my head.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because like I am on medication, so that's why like something like this would kind of like scare me, because I don't know how long it would last, or like what if it would change my mood, or like in a good way or a bad way. Like who knows?
That's a question for Katie.
Yeah.
I know she's helped people get off medication that they're trying to get off with microdosing, but I think you can pair it with different medications. I'm not sure though.
Yeah.
We'll ask her on Thursday, and I think we should do a part 2.
We can do a part 2 after Thursday and see everything that Katie says, and you say, and you're like, I could have talked about this.
A lot more to say. So.
Yeah, especially maybe like after the like winter one that you do.
I know, yeah.
Because it's just a different mindset.
Yeah,
different
experience. Season.
Yeah.
Totally. I'm down.
All right. That was a nice 30 minutes of Shroom Talk here.
Yes, Shroom Talk.
Welcome to Shroom Talk on Don't Skip Legs. But
I'm dying.
But Brooke, thank you for joining
us.
I feel like that was a really good talk, and I hope that everyone like learned a little bit about it, and maybe will like search up Katie, and want to figure out anything if they're interested in it. If not, that's totally cool. This is just we just wanted to do a different kind of episode where we let somebody else completely talk, and you guys don't just have to hear me ramble every single week. But like talk about a different topic and not just to get to know. But yeah, so thank you for being a part.
Thanks for having me. And if you all have any questions, don't hesitate, reach out.
Brooke.
Send me a DM.
Reach out to Brooke on Instagram. And you guys, again, this is being posted Wednesday. If you're in the Rhode Island area and you're listening to it on Wednesday or Thursday morning, you can join Thursday night to their little class. Because aren't you doing a guided meditation too with it?
Yeah, so I'm doing a 15-minute guided meditation at the beginning, and then Katie's taking over.
There you go.
Talking about psychedelic therapy. So come hang with us.
Sounds like a good Thursday night.
I know.
I am unfortunately unavailable, but
no.
I have some fun stuff that we're doing for the podcast on Thursday with another friend, and you guys will see that later in the week.
So excited.
Can't tell them that yet.
Yeah, teaser.
Yeah, a little teaser here, but unfortunately I cannot make Thursday, but I'm glad that we could have the talk here and I could learn more here, and then obviously I can hit you up whenever if I'm like interested in some more information, or they ask some information to me and I can answer anything from you.
Incredible.
That sounds like a good time, and I'm glad that you went through that healing journey and can figure out more of who Brooke is, and you know.
And also, if you're not into psilocybin, she does the whole program without it as well.
Okay, yeah.
It would be a super good program for someone to do, because my boyfriend's sober, so he doesn't take like anything or do anything, and he's gonna start to do it without psilocybin.
Oh,
so
good.
yeah, it's a great little healing journey for anyone.
Look at you guys. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching, for listening, whatever your platform you are on right now. I will see you guys next week. Again, thank you for Brooke for coming on.
Thank you.
Peace out, homies. You can hit us up whenever. Bye.